Hi there, it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Welcome. If you're here, then you're here to watch the North Node in Virgo reading. So, welcome. I'm so excited to have you join. And this is a timeless energy, so when you see it is when you're meant to see it. And I am going to give you a little background from what I've researched on Virgo North Nodes, in case you were not really sure about what that is. So it's your destiny in this lifetime. So, and it also comes with, karmic energy from your last lifetime, your North Node from your last lifetime, which now is your South Node. So, it feels like some come with more karmic challenges from a South Node than others. But it doesn't seem like yours is too much, so that's cool. All right, Virgo. It's practical and vibrant. So, and again, just to clarify, if you are an actual Sun Virgo or a Moon Virgo, then that's not what you're watching for. You're watching for your North Node. So if you're not aware of what that is, go do your birth chart and find out what your North Node is and come back and watch that. So just to clarify. All right, so it says make a reality check before any big moves. And it says basically your mantra and understanding is that God helps those who help themselves. So I think it's what that refers to is that when you're South Node in Pisces tend to believe that the universe literally is ruling everything, and they put a lot of faith into God, source, universe. And that's meant to be that way. But if you come from that, Virgo North Node kind of needs you to bring that practicality, or that belief into practicality. So it says you were built to have, I'm sorry. I can't even read my own writing. It says you were built to have your imagination become a reality. Action is necessary. It says roll up your sleeves and go. It says put your heart and soul. How you do this is by putting your heart and soul into everything you do. Don't get distracted or discouraged if things aren't perfect. And follow through. Follow through and finishing are the two most important things for you. So, if you find yourself not, getting distracted or hitting road bumps, just understand whatever it is that you just need to finish it. And then that's where you're actually gaining your destiny, turning the wheel of fortune into growth, knowledge, and understanding, which is the whole point of why you're here, is to accomplish your North Node. So, all right. I have been called to use the fairy oracles. I have 3 of them, so that's what we're using. And this one is brand new, so I'm not I don't know it just by off, so we're going to read from this one. This is the Fairies Oracle. What does the North Node and Virgo collective need to be aware of during this energy pull? What can help them understand what they're going through? Thank you. We got 3 cards. Goodness gracious. Well, I'm not reading them all. Let's see. Please help me, Spirit, with giving me what this all is collectively under. I feel almost like it's I don't know. I was thinking it was kind of a combined, like a Lenormand energy, but then I very clearly heard past, present, future. So let's see what that is. All right, I can't read these. The lettering is so detailed. I can't even read it off the card. Okay. Mike the Myomancer. Okay, so it says, here we go. I don't know if you can see him, but he's just kind of peaceful. There's little squirrels and mice up in the up in this wooded area, but he's just kind of like thinking, but pleasantly got like a smile on his face. It says small clues details the messages everywhere, and then patience. It says action to details is important at this time. Little things are not only important in themselves, but they also give you important information about larger things. Look for the inner hidden meaning in ordinary objects, happenings, and experiences. Life is trying to teach you something by speaking to you gently. With luck and application, you will get the message before it has to speak to you more loudly. Body language in humans as well as mice may give you very useful information at this present time, especially if you learn to read it properly. The clues to the answers you seek and the things you need to know are all around you. You are surrounded by omens, portents, and signs, but the signs are not written on billboards or in large letters. They are in the small happenings of your life. Be awake and aware. Hint, if you work out what the question really is, it is much easier to recognize the answer when it comes. All that I hear screaming is just be in the present moment. So maybe you have seen this, or if not, be starting to understand you need to be in the present moment so that you can. All right, 26. That gnome. It's the trickster, creative chaos, wild gifts, breaking habits, and patterns. Oh, man. It says, that gnome tells wild and wonderful long-winded stories, complete with demonstrations of the action and much arm waving. So something that just gets your attention. Like I do that all the time. Speak with my hands, my arms, my whole body, you know. So something that is getting your attention. We got the small signs, and I feel like you've also even gotten some bigger signs. Okay, it says, it is time to leap into the air, letting the earth turn beneath you and discover where you come down again. Reasonable risks are okay. Even unreasonable risks are probably okay. Use your head and look before you leap, of course, but do so understanding that the actual jump is likely to be very rewarding. No guarantees, but then there never really are anyway. So no matter how pretty the paper they may seem to be printed on and the scroll work around the edge. That didn't make any sense when I said that. I apologize. Let me read it again. No guarantees, but then there are really, gosh dang, no guarantees, but then there never really are anyway. No matter how pretty the paper they seem to be printed on and the scroll work around the edge. I guess there's no guarantees, no matter what package it's in, right? In a reading, the presence of that gnome tells us that forces of chaos are at work. Things may not be as they seem, and they may not very well be a good thing. Look for the unexpected, find the opportunity in it, and go for it. He says that no matter how confused things may seem, there is a way to make them better. But it is a creative way, one you haven't tried before. He says, think amazing new thoughts. And what's wild is while I was reading that, I had a vision of someone being presented with something, whatever that may be for you, and realizing that they've already kind of committed to it. Like I literally saw a man. It doesn't mean it has to be a man. It could just be your masculine energy within you needing to do something, because that's what masculine energy is. Action. And so there was a vision of this man who was knowing that they've already committed to this choice, this path, this opportunity, but realizing that the opportunity that they thought they saw in it when they first agreed to it is not the opportunity that they have. They're not getting that opportunity from it. It is what but the point is that they still feel very okay with continuing with it because you've already committed to it. You know you have to finish it out. It's like a soul contract. You know you have to finish out this situation. But it's about that perspective of going, okay, I may not have gotten what I had intention to get from this, but there is something, and I see it, like, and then also realizing what you are going to get from it. And I think surprisingly enough, you're pretty dang okay with it. Because you're just like, you know what, it's not what I asked for, but it's what I needed. So, okay, and then the last one is 23. And this is the green woman. I love her. She looks like fiery and feisty and kind of a trickster herself, you know. She's sticking her tongue out for, you know. And she's got a little fun dog demon or something. It looks like, well, it's a fairy, obviously, but it's so cool. All right. Wildness, natural magic, expectant gratitude, untrammeled creativity. I've never heard of that word. I have to look it up. The green woman dances naked in the moonlight and in the sunlight and the shadows as well. Talk about not giving a... All right, it says, the green woman speaks to us of caring for our growing ground and of the physical satisfaction of being our natural selves and practicing our own innate magic. This is a time for enhancing the growth of our talents and abilities, a time of blossoming that will bear fruit. It may also be a time of growing maturity and self-confidence. Experience trusting yourself and trusting the process of growth. She also reminds us of material reward ahead, the harvest of the seeds we have planted and nurtured. She counsels boldness and perseverance in the face of adversity. Yet she also reminds us that sometimes the only action we can take is to wait patiently and keep growing. I'm just going to go back to the fact of what I first researched about Virgo. It said, which still reminds me of this, do a reality check before any big moves. I think that's it. Like, get your ducks in a row and see how I don't know, it's just something about that. See how the practicality is of the situation, while also being open to the fact that not everything you do is going to benefit you. Sometimes you have to do something that benefits another. I'm not sure why that wants to come out, but that is what wants to come out. Maybe it goes along with that whole line of, like, you thought you were going to get something from a situation, and now you realize, I'm not getting anything. Now I'm just feel like maybe you might be feeling used in a situation, but you need to, like, have a perspective change and think another way about that story. Maybe you were meant to be that person's guidance or angel or, you know, something like that. It's almost like you're giving back right now. There's something about that. Okay. 7 of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. Wow. He's sitting on a big old pumpkin, which is great because we are now in autumn. But these two cards were talking about having patience. Actually, I think that one even was talking about patience, yeah. Again, I feel like you're not seeing something. I don't know, there's something about you're not seeing something. Maybe at the beginning, again, like there's something like you didn't see it at the beginning, but if you look at all the little tiny nudges that the universe is giving you, and look inside of the chaos maybe that's happening, you're going to find that the chaos has a wildness that is beautiful. That's pretty vague, but especially for, but I think it still speaks on that. What else can we know? Seven of Autumn. Okay, there's nothing more that wants to speak. Sorry, guys. Seven of Autumn. What more can we know? Ooh, see how far that flew? Don't go breaking my heart. The bike, the messenger, passion, messenger, all gas, no brakes. Well, that's the opposite of patience, right? All gas, no brakes. Maybe you went into something pretty quickly and now you're seeing pump the brakes, and realizing, oh shoot, I've already gone too far. Possibly in a relationship, and now you're kind of like, I don't know, it feels like someone either knows they're going to possibly cause someone's heartbreak, or you are kind of sensing some change, and that could be spurring up a fear-based energy of getting hurt. That, however that looks for you. The letter N for anyone's name. Q. Balance is either needed or required. And this is, I see the Queen, and this is balance. So that would be, in my opinion, the Queen of Earth. So giving, nurturing the situation, and just finding some stability in it. And then quick suspicion, stealth mode. Whoa, clarify that. Quick suspicion, stealth mode. Well, the S came back out for stealth, you know, but it could be an initial as well. And then R. Oh my God, I heard scales are reversed, or the sides are reversed. Something maybe that has been, wow, something changed. What can we help them with? This, I mean, yeah, but what's the end result here? Just have patience, and again, find the silver lining to it. Thank you. We got magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. And then we also got fairy spotting. It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in the fact, the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. Oh, that 100% sure. Nature's signs, same as this. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need only open our hearts and minds. Maybe that's it. Being receptive to subtle messages. Maybe. Okay, guys. I hope this gave you some guidance and understanding. Can we please get one card for how we're leaving this, please? One card on how we're leaving this. I mean, there's clarity, I think, on some... Oh my God, the Twin Flames card came out. Wow. Divine Partner, Mirror, Heart Chakra Activation, Reflector, Catalyst, balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Oh Lord, there is a relationship on the horizon here. This is regarding a relationship, a contract, a partnership, maybe even closure with it, or possibly a new reactivated energy. Thank you guys for watching. Please like the video, comment. I love comments, and y'all take care. Thanks again. Bye.